Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. So yeah, last time out, we headed into the final dungeon of the game, and we got a decent way through the final dungeon of the game. Sorry, what am I talking about? The final pillar that we have to go through in order to unlock the final dungeon. So that's what we're doing in this part. Basically, this part is us finishing this shit off, and yeah, I really don't like this. Now I'm frozen. Fuck you. I really don't like this dungeon. There's so many fucking fire pits. There's so many ways you can burn yourself. A lot of the enemies also, when they hit you, can cause status effects like freezing and that kind of thing. It's just a real pain in the ass to go through this dungeon, and it's definitely the biggest pain in the arse of the three pillars, just because at least from my experience playing this game, fuck you, the burning stat is the one which causes the most damage and is the overall biggest pain in the ass. And we've got these guys as well. This is what's irritating about this section. So we've got this guy who you can't hit with projectiles. You have to hit him with physical attacks. But he keeps going in, over the fire pits. And, with your momentum, it's going to cause you a lot of issues. So, yeah. It's a real shitty, what's the word I'm looking for? Combination there. Thank you. Let's open this chest. We've already got all of the gold elements that we need for the side quest, so I don't have to worry about that. We can just blast the shit out of these fuckers and just... Damn it, I'm on fire again. Like I say, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate the flaming thing. It's so annoying. But anyway, let's shoot that. Yeah, I've pretty much given up on those things at this point. I'm just like, fuck it, let's just move on. But yeah, this is I think pretty much the first time that where we were able to use Mr. Goro. I think it's like the second time we were able to use him, and overall he's ridiculously strong. His long-range attacks, I think, cause the most damage, especially charged up long range. Cause so much fucking damage. But he also has, pretty good physical attacks, which cause a lot of damage as well, and also have a pretty good range. So overall, I'd say he's probably... What am I doing? There you go. Alright, nearly died. There we go. He's probably the most... He doesn't cause the most physical damage, so I can't say that he's the best fighter. But I think that overall he is probably... I think overall he's probably just the... He's the best all-rounder in terms of his long-range attacks cause damage, his physical attacks. Jesus Christ, this thing is annoying me. Cause a lot of damage. Oh, I hate that so much. This took me a while because of this prick. Keeps teleporting all over the goddamn place. You fucking prick. Kill it. Kill it, Goro. Ah, you son of a whore. I hate you so much. Yeah, teleported, which meant that last little bit of the combo didn't do shit. There you go. Thank fuck for that. But yeah, Mr. Goro is a good all-rounder. You know, his special attacks cause a lot of damage, his physical attacks cause a lot of damage, and his long-range attacks cause a lot of damage. So he's pretty good all around there. Oh, that cut! What that cut was basically, I thought that there was another golden element to get, and there isn't. There isn't another golden element. There's only 2 golden elements that you can get. So yeah, so I had to look around trying to search around for this thing, and then I was like, oh, why don't I look up a guide? And I found out that no, there isn't a 3rd golden element. There's only 2. I was like, oh fuck, that's a waste of time. So Elder Greed as your guardian. So yeah, the final guardian that we have to deal with, and he is the strongest by a country mile. But at the end of the day, he basically does the same thing as the other 2 guardians did. Changes in between different attributes, so that using a different attribute will cause more damage, depending on when it was. This time we've got a couple of dogs to deal with. Oh my god, I'm getting fucking... oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. This happened to me a lot during when I was doing this section, where I just would think, oh, where I haven't got my special attacks up and running, like I've used them all up before I enter the battle, and it's kind of fucking stupid, but me being a dumbass really. But yeah, the only annoying thing is, the annoyances from the first and the second tower pillar are the same here, except this guy has stronger defenses, and he changes up his strategy. So this time a lot more of the floor goes missing, and when it goes missing, it causes you more damage if you happen to get caught up in it. So yeah, the very edge you can't hit at all. Yeah, and then every so often, some more from the middle will disappear as well. And if you get caught up in those light pillars, they will also hurt pretty substantially. In all honesty, probably the most annoying part of the fight, other than obviously his. Damn it, I'm burning. Go fuck yourself. What am I doing here? Oh, heal. Heal. Tom, just heal yourself. There you go. Yeah, I don't know why I was being so cautious here with my healing items. I've got like 40 of the fuckers. So get out! Yeah, so even more. Yeah, this is the annoying part, because one, more of the floor gets used up, gets broken, and on top of that, and on top of the more of the floor being used, being broken, making it more difficult. His defenses are also quite a significant boost as well, so he's so annoying to deal with. And of course it's fire as well, so you get burnt, it's gonna seriously fucking hurt. Yeah, I'm now just using them liberally just to get this shit fucking done. And there we go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of it. The third and final pillar is destroyed, which means that opens up the way for to enter the true final dungeon. The true final dungeon, baby. It's now open. So long, pillar. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, and everything, and the city goes back to normal again. Haricho is now back to the way it was. Just need to set up some barriers. Of course we fucking did. What the fuck? Who else would it be? So, there you go. Araicho is now safe. And the third piece of the barrier goes down. Which means now... sorry if you can hear the dog in the background. The barrier is completely shattered. Which means the way to the true final dungeon is completely and utterly open. So now we can head in. Head in and take down the evil bastard responsible for this once and for all. Nice and easy. And of course at this point, this is just bullshit. I do feel like this moment is kind of a fuck you to the player. Because it's kind of like, oh, you've gone through 3 dungeons with difficult final bosses, and you now think you're ready to go into the true final dungeon, eh? Well, no. Now we've got 20 or 30 different angel enemies, angel elder greeds that you have to deal with before you can enter the final dungeon. It's, you know what I mean? It's kind of a pain in the dick. It's kind of like a fuck you, kind of just like, you know, you thought you were done? Go fuck yourself. You've got a while to go yet, baby. Ah, shit. More strong powers, and they're all coming from the direction of the tower. Isn't that nice? So yeah, that's pretty much what this is. Here, this moment. It is pretty much, you know, the powers kind of all the elder greeds kind of showing up in front of the tower at this point is basically telling you you should go back and reassess. And it's basically just a nice little it's a way of setting up that you go back to the school. Sorry, you go back to the school in order to talk to everybody, kind of have a one last kind of meet, you know, have so you can meet up with all the friends and stuff that you've made along the way of the game, all of your social links and all that. So you can have one last load of social links before you go on to the final boss of the final dungeon of the game. So that's kind of nice. And yeah, I kind of like this scene as well because it kind of shows that Ryota's not, you know, because Ryota throughout the whole Ryota throughout the whole game really has been kind of like a little bit of a little bit of a joke, I guess. He hasn't really been portrayed in the best light most of the time. He's kind of just been the butt of the jokes. So it's kind of nice that they show him as, you know, being, you know, he's been put in charge of something and he's really following through and giving his all to make sure that everything is, you know, to make sure that, to make sure everything is just fine and that the barrier is still up and everyone's protected. So I kind of like that little scene to kind of show that he's taking his responsibility seriously, because he's not often portraying the best light during this game, to be honest. But there you go. So yeah, so they pretty much spawned as soon as we opened up the final barrier to the final dungeon. Just a way to kind of stop us from progressing. Yeah, dozens of these fuckers that we've struggled to defeat one. Yeah, we've struggled to defeat one of them on their own, and now there's dozens of the bastards. You know, in our way. We're in a bit of trouble. And of course Ghost doesn't take no for an answer. He's going to fight his way through. And all of us are going to fight our way through. Because, you know, to hell with this crap. But that's pretty much what the three kind of pillars are about, to be honest. Because now that we've saved Goro and we've got Aki on our side and we've got what's his name? We've got Aki on our side, we've got the head of the Yakuza, we've got Seijiro here, who is in charge of, who's Mitsuki's grandfather, who's in charge of one of the groups that Asuka and Mitsuki belong to. So it's because you've kind of saved everybody at this point that you've now got this whole, because you've got the whole SDF force, you've got the Blaze fellas, you've got the Zodiac people as well as June here. So you've all got all these people who are willing to you know, help you fight these bastards so that you can force your way through into the final dungeon. So it's kind of nice that it kind of comes full circle, that, you know, you go through all these three pillars and you save all these people, and you meet up with all these people, and now so you save all these people and then you can just go on and they help you kind of force your way into the final dungeon, which I kind of like. Which is another thing of, yeah, once you've done all the side quest, once you've done all your social link stuff after this cutscene, and once you've once you enter the final dungeon tomorrow, that's it. That's pretty much the game done and dusted. So it's telling you, you know, do all your side quests, do all your social link stuff now, and before you go into the final dungeon, make sure you do all the side quest stuff that you want to do as well, and make sure you stock up on items and all that kind of crap. I like how it kind of tells you that within the game to kind of be like, be calm, you know, prepare yourself for what's coming. It's going to be a pain in the ass. And yeah. So gym has been added as a destination. So basically, you go into the gym and that progresses the story. And you've basically got all these people that you basically got all your social link stuff to do. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time when we'll be doing all the social link stuff and talking to all of our friends in the school. And then we'll be progressing on with the main story and heading off to the final dungeon, finally. So yeah, see you next time.